Oh, hello. How long have you been there for? Welcome to another Today's Decay, where we're celebrating births and beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time. January 29th edition. All day. All the live long day. And what happened? 1845, Edgar Allan Poe's poem The Raven was first published today in the New York Evening Mirror, rocketing him to stardom. He all of a sudden, overnight, became a household name. Not his first published work, not his first published work to get him notoriety. He had been actively writing and was published for not 15 years, maybe like 12 years already. So he was, well on in his writing career, for sure. But The Raven is really what cemented his legacy. Yeah. What we have here, look at this. I have this theory. I'll never see this written anywhere, but this is a 1895 collection of his short stories, Weird Tales. And I don't know that there's another published book or writer. There's a series of like Weird Tales collections from different countries, whether it's like Irish or British or German or different countries around the same time. But I feel like the term Weird Tales, as it then became Weird Tales magazine in the 20s, starts with like this and a couple of other collections from the time, which is to say, like, they all were based in living in the shadow of or inspired by, one could say, Edgar Allan Poe, and like collections just like this one that like people really embraced. Yeah, what else? One Glorious Day premiered today, 1922, and January 29th would have been One Glorious Night for one Forrest J. Ackerman, whose grandparents, the last of the big-time angels, as he would lovingly refer to them as, brought him to the movies to see this film, the first supernatural film he ever saw, and it starred Will Rogers, who I guess was a huge celebrity at the time, who was like just kind of been lost ever since. Like none of his surviving film content, I won't say it doesn't age well, but like what is the appeal? I don't know, but it was apparently very popular back then. Anyway, not the point. The point is it stars a ghost, Lil Eck, who almost looks like a modern day, not modern day, but like a mid-century Casper the Ghost or something like that. And he's a child who gets killed and goes to heaven and causes so much chaos in heaven they kick him out, and he winds up then like creating mischief in the waking world. Yeah, and it's a lost movie, but it really had like a very inspirational. It was very inspirational to Forrest J. Ackerman, who then talked about it for the rest of his life, for like the next 90 years basically, near enough, 80 years or so, I guess, if he was about 10 when he saw it. Yeah, like what was this movie, and was it any good, and could we ever one day find it again? I wish. One Glorious Day. Check out stills for it because it looks great. The ghost character has these like crazy bug eyes and looks like this like wispy white ghost character. It's nightmare fuel. It's really cool. Yeah. Tommy Urdelli, born today, 1952. You probably know him better as Tommy Ramone, the first drummer and like the person who really brought the Ramones together. Jew from Budapest, and brought Joey Ramone into the band. Need I say more? Success. Well done, Tommy. What else? The BBC production Mystery and Imagination had its series premiere on this day, 1966. This series is super cool here, and kind of elusive too, because I think some of the episodes, no, I'm sure some of the episodes are lost. But here is a paperback collection of Mystery and Imagination, the 1960s BBC production that took the source material for the short stories that they were adapting and published it, collected it together. The ones that do exist are available probably on the internet somewhere, but definitely on a DVD. And the episodes that do exist are awesome. They do their own version of Dracula, where they change the story around. I won't tell you how, where, why, but I really liked it. And the Dracula character is styled as if he looks like a modern day Dave Vanian. Did Dave Vanian get his modern day look from this series? Did this series know what Dave Vanian was going to look like in the year whatever, in the 21st and a half century, quarter century? I don't know, but here we are, and the striking the resemblance, I have to say. Additionally, there is a great episode. I forget the name of the actor who plays both characters, but I think it's the first time, I'm sure it's the first time on film, television, what have you, not on stage, but on television and film, that one actor plays both Frankenstein and the Frankenstein monster. It's a great production. And then there's The Fall of the House of Usher on this collection. That is, all I can compare it to is Spider Baby. It's fabulous. Search out Mystery and Imagination. You, well, except for the episodes that are a little bit dull, you won't be disappointed. And there's a couple of them that are like totally lost that are in here. The Tractate, I always say it wrong, and I was going to try to wing it. The Tractate Midoff, M.R. James, that's lost. I think the Fanu's Carmilla is lost. This version of Lost Hearts, the M.R. James, one of my favorite 70s Goes to Wish for Christmas, that's also lost. But a bunch of them are still available, so you've got that to look forward to. The Muppet Show with Vincent Price premiered today, 1977, which is like the most heartwarming thing ever. Less so. Necromantic premiered today, 1988, but it's a classic. Come on. And last, but I'm gonna say least, Sorority Babes and the Slime Ball Bowl-orama had its U.S. premiere on this day in 1988 as well. So that's Brink Stevens and Linnea Quigley. I think Charles Band might have been involved with producing it or releasing it. It's a thing. And that's it. January 29th, the whole damn day, from us to you, till tomorrow. Bye.